Hey, howdy, hey partners, it's Today I Grew Up, and today I'm super excited because we're going to take a look at all my Buzz Lightyears for 2025. Let's get into it.
You're watching Today I Grew Up!
Now give me the
Buzz,
microphone.
no!
It's my turn. You're watching Today I Grew Up. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Excited to be back with you today, partners, to talk about all the Buzz Lightyears I have in my collection for 2025, to kind of review what I have for movie accurate scale or close to it. I do have a Roboson Buzz Lightyear, but he's a little bit too big scale, so I couldn't include him in this. It just wouldn't be fair to the other Buzzes. Looks like I have 8 Buzz Lightyears out of box, and plus Roboson Buzz, technically that's 9. And then the 2 that are sealed mint in box are 2 more Buzzes, so I have a lot of Buzz. Basically 10, 11 Buzz Lightyears in my collection. I think I have enough, don't you think? But I think you can never have enough of your favorite toy, and Buzz Lightyear is my favorite toy. This is my Mrs. Nesbit Buzz Lightyear. He's really cool. What I did to customize him was I put a closed mouth smile Buzz Lightyear on him from a Thinkway Toys budget toy, transferred it on a JCPenney Buzz Lightyear, I remember, and then I took the arm off of the socket and painted it black because it looked better that way. Here's his extra arm because in the movie he still had his arm just kind of dangling around, and so it's got the wrist communicator sticker still in there. So it's nice to have a spare Buzz arm to throw around. He's got the apron that was made by my friend in Peru. She did a great job, and also the custom teacup in the hand, which is really nice because then he can be sucking down on Darjeeling. Okay, Buzz, I think that's enough tea for today. He still has his working electronics. He talks. He has an amazing voice box because for some reason the Toy Story 4 JCPenney Buzz Lightyear has the best voice box I've ever heard in a Buzz. It's got the little hat with the daisy flower. Really love that detail. The rest of him is a pretty standard JCPenney Disney Store Buzz Lightyear. I did paint marker here on the wings to make the wings look more accurate there. Tied it up around the back. He has karate chop still and all. Everything works as it should for a JCPenney Buzz. It says Andy on the bottom of his shoes, which I love, which already came that way from the JCPenney Buzz Lightyear. So yes, Mrs. Nesbit Buzz. He is custom, but I love him and he's just so fun to have. When I look at him, I can't help but smile and laugh as it reminds me of that scene in Toy Story 1. Next Buzz to show off in my collection is a 2009 Cloud Pattern Buzz Lightyear from Thinkway Toys. They only made this one for 1 year before it was gone forever. He's Cloud version, so he was the True Wave 1. His chest is wider, I noticed, than the other Buzz Lightyears. Like if you compare him with a white logo or signature collection, his chest just looks better on this one. I like how bulky it is. It just looks more like Buzz from the movie. He's got everything originally working on him. He is not custom modified whatsoever. It's nice to have a standard Buzz Lightyear in my collection from Thinkway Toys to honor Thinkway Toys' legacy, basically. You know, I wanted to have something non-modified. So you can see that there's nothing written on the bottom. It's just how it came from the factory for the collection line. He has straighter wings because he's Cloud logo. You can see that the wings are going to be straighter. Let me turn it around here so you can see better. His wings are straighter. And yeah, they look great, you know. Some later editions, his wings got a little too droopy, I noticed. But this one is great, works great. Nothing is broken on him, so I'm very grateful to have such a mint condition Cloud Buzz Lightyear from 2009 because it's kind of hard to come by in this condition, especially these days. And on eBay, the prices just keep going up year after year. So my advice is to get them on eBay now this year because next year for Toy Story 5, there might be a different value for these because that's when it gets popular again. Now switching back to a custom Buzz Lightyear. This is my latest one that I worked on with Garrett Darkstar Customs. He's really, really talented with just anything that I ask him to do for custom Buzz. He helped me with installing the shoulder pads that are accurate on him. We have the ball joint wrists on him. Everything is really nice with the green color. It looks just like the movie. My understanding, this is a Divine Child head. I do have the magnet mod. I am sending the head back to Garrett to paint for me to match because I do want the purples to match better. I do have a helmet for him, but I took it off because I'm going to be sending it back to Garrett because I do want things changed on him. Like the arm, the laser arm is going to have a real laser pointer from the next mod, and then also fixing the wing because on the back, one of the wings broke for some reason. So Garrett's going to repaint that and install it and fix it because I do have a spare wing as well. So Everything else is really great. He's got Andy on the bottom, written by hand, which I love, but this Buzz looks so good. This looks very hyper realistic to me. It looks like I grab Buzz from the screen. So we're just almost there. We still have to do a few tweaks to him. Wing repair, laser arm repair, painting his head to match the rest of his body, and then putting the helmet back on. After that, I'll be super happy with this would be like my Grail main collection, custom Buzz Lightyear, movie accurate. And finally, I get to have it completed, hopefully very soon. All right, switching gears to Metacom Buzz Lightyear. I remember when Metacom Buzz Lightyear was announced, I was very shocked. We had Metacom Woody, but we never had a Metacom Buzz, and so I was very shocked to hear the announcement. This is awesome. I will say I was disappointed in several ways. Number one, no working buttons. They're not even pressable. No working electronics. He is hyper realistic looking in terms of look at that wingspan. That wingspan is the best wingspan we ever got on a Buzz Lightyear toy ever. So I will say I am impressed by that. And that's one of the reasons why I don't want to sell it. It goes with my Metacom Woody. It's great for display. The wingspan is just a reminder of how accurate Buzz could be. So I really, really enjoy that. That's just so nice to me. Impressive wingspan. Yes, it is. I love it so much. And also the interchangeable faces and the realistic posing, it's okay. It's not the real reason why I keep this Buzz around, but it's nice enough. He is a little bit under scale for movie size. I think he's just a tad bit too short, but not by much, just by maybe 0.3 or 4 inches small or smaller. The toy mode face is okay, but I will say I do love this Buzz, and even though he has a lot of flaws, and he's really expensive, I think it cost me like $600, it's still worth it to have this Buzz if you're a fan of Buzz Lightyear. Everything I want in a Buzz is this Metacom Buzz. If only we had karate chop or working electronics. If that were to happen, this would be my favorite Buzz Lightyear ever. So unfortunately it's not. At least he has a rubber waist, which I love. And so he's really cool. I just wish for more for that price point. As we know, even Disney Store Buzz, who's $30, can have karate chop and make sounds and light up. Why couldn't a $600 toy do that? That's just my personal opinion. But nonetheless, it's a great Buzz, and I love having it in my collection for Buzz Lightyear. Here's my Stunt Buzz Lightyear. He's great. He's cool. I definitely spent a lot of time on him. It's a 2019 Toy Story 4 JCPenney Buzz Lightyear. Again, it's got a great voice box. I leave the batteries in for my Stunt Buzz because, that's what he's for. He's for throwing around and things. So he does talk on this one.
Approaching destination. Re-engaging gravity. Area secure. Everyone take cover. Right now, poised at the edge of the galaxy, Emperor Zurg has been secretly building a weapon with the destructive capacity to annihilate an entire planet. I alone have information that reveals this weapon's only weakness. Stand back, everyone. Buzz Lightyear, at your service. It's Zurg! Buzz Lightyear mission log. All signs point to this planet as location of Zurg's fortress. There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere. I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. No backtalk. I have a laser, and I will use it. Silent, minions of Zurg. You're in the custody of the Galactic Alliance. It's all right, Space Ranger. It's a code 546. To infinity and beyond.
He says so many more phrases, but those are some of the highlights that he does say that I love. And he's just great. I painted the wings red with a thicker stripe because that bothered me with Disney Store Buzz. It's always too skinny, the lines. So I did paint that. It's normally just regular Disney Store Buzz aesthetics. The head swap was mandatory with the magnet. Put a Thinkway Toys head, budget one. Looks a lot better. I mean, come on. You gotta admit, the Disney Store face just never looks quite right to me. So I will show more of the magnet mods in the end of this collection video. I'll show you a little bit more, but for now, it's just a really fun Stunt Buzz. He says, Andy, it came like that from the store. It's one of my favorite just Buzz all around to just kind of, if I drop, I won't feel guilty. He's meant to be my Stunt Buzz. So when I make videos with him, he can be thrown around or fall like that. And that's okay. That's what he's designed for. So I do love that Buzz for this reason. I can, basically not worry about breaking him because this is what he's for. He's for that, for me in my collection. Have a Buzz you can throw around and not feel guilty about. So I really love this Buzz. I still take care of him even though he's my Stunt Buzz, but he looks really great and I love having him in my collection. Next up we have a utility belt Buzz Lightyear from 2010, white logo, That was the first year they produced this and one of the last, because I believe Utility Belt Buzz did make it to Signature Collection, but he did not last long in 2011, and then he was disappeared from toy shelves forever, never to be seen again. And now, because of that, he is on eBay for crazy prices. This one I bought used to be my display Buzz for Utility Belt, and he cost me a lot, between $300-400. He goes for more though, so keep your eye out for good deals. If you do see a good deal for him, get him, because these are not going to be made anymore, and it's just kind of a national treasure for me from Thinkway Toys. It's just honoring that legacy from that era. I would call it the golden era of Toy Story toys. You're able to press his wings out, so that is nice. Those still work. He does have electronics that work, but of course, no battery corrosions. Very grateful to have Utility Belt Buzz Lightyear in my collection, and I do have one boxed as well, so that's just makes me happy. Just to complete the collection, you have to have Utility Belt Buzz, and I'm just very grateful. He's so nice. Not modified, and that's the way I'm going to keep him. Next up, we have another custom Buzz Lightyear. He's awesome. He's got the whoosh feature. He also has karate chop. I did do an arm mod on this one with the custom shoulder pads. I did show that how to do that on my channel. It was kind of hard to do, but the karate chop arm, I don't want to mess with it, so I haven't done this mod yet. I think it is possible to do it. I think Hacker Billy was talking about how you could do it technically. Maybe I'll attempt it once I'm brave, but for now I'm not going to attempt that mod. He does have ball joints in the wrist, which is nice. Glow-in-the-dark paint. He has a Divine Child head sculpt with a magnet mod, of course, on all the customs. And he looks like Toy Story 1 Buzz to me. Definitely more influenced by Toy Story 1 Buzz Lightyear. I love it a lot. He came with Andy on the bottom as well. This is a limited edition Disney Store 2019 Toy Story 4 Buzz Lightyear. They made very few of them. I remember he was $60 in retail. Sold out super fast. Everything's sold out in the store. Sold out online. And then it was just poof, gone forever. Never to be seen again. It has the most movie accurate green they ever made from a toy company, I feel like. And especially with the glow in the dark. It's just one of the coolest custom Buzz I have. And the fact that he can do karate chop action in addition to looking this great makes him look that more amazing in my opinion. So he's really great and awesome. I love this Buzz. Last but not least is this brand new 2025 Disney Store Buzz Lightyear. I will say they improved the color of the green for this edition of Buzz. If we compare Buzz to an older Disney Store green color, for example, this one, you can see that the green is darker, and on this new 2025 Disney Store Buzz, the green color is lighter. It is hard to tell on camera, but I will tell you in person it's more of a striking difference. There's definitely more of a darker shade on the older Buzzes, and this new Buzz has a lighter shade of green, which I think is more movie accurate. So I do love the new 2025 Disney Store Buzz. His phrases are great. I will say they're not as good as the JCPenney voice box that we got, but his phrases are still fun. But look at that face. Not a fan. Not planning to mod this Buzz because I do like to have a factory stock Buzz Lightyear from Disney Store. You compare like Thinkway Toys, night and day difference for the head sculpt. I just don't like that one. But I'm going to keep it on there just because that's just how it comes from Disney Store. And it's nice to have it for comparisons on the channel so I can show you this is what you have probably at home, because that's what most people own if you buy the 2025 Disney Store Buzz Lightyear. He has a great voice box nonetheless.
Buzz Lightyear reporting for sector duty. Keep your scanners peeled. Zurg's minions could be anywhere. My scanners have locked onto Zurg's location. Stand back while I power up my laser. I have a laser and I will use it. Picking up a distress signal from Sector 4. Better check it out. Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Come in, Star Command. There's a secret mission in uncharted space. Let's go. Let's blast off. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. To infinity and beyond. I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. Buzz Lightyear at your service. I protect the galaxy from the threat of invasion from the evil Emperor Zurg, sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance.
For $35, I'm not going to knock it. He's got classic phrases. He has karate chop. He doesn't glow in the dark, unfortunately, but he still has the helmet whoosh feature. He has a wrist communicator. He still has a laser light button, you know, even though I don't like this.
No sign of intelligent life anywhere.
That's funny, Buzz. Anyways, he has the laser that works. He's got great phrases. He's just awesome. For $35, I'm not going to complain. He's got the pop-out wings with the working wingtip lights. So he's an awesome Buzz. He's really cool. And I'm glad I have him in my collection. He's not my favorite, but he's nice to have. And I do appreciate having him in my collection so you partners can also see what's available in 2025 for Disney Store Buzz Lightyear. First Buzz I have in box is my 2009 Cloud Pattern Thinkway Toys Toy Story Collection Buzz Lightyear. True Wave 1 because he has the circle logo. The first editions had that circle. Later editions, they changed the shape to something more like this shape, and it was yellow. But on this one, it is a circle, so I do love that. He's really cool. This is my mitten box. I resealed him. I had to take the batteries out because I didn't want battery corrosion. I'm one of those people that doesn't want the toy to ruin. So he's got the classic Thinkway Toys collection packaging. Everything is nice on this box. It's really cool to have a Wave 1 Buzz. Still mint in the box. I want to feel like I'm at Toys R Us, like I'm young again. Walking into the store saying, hey, Cloud Buzz. And it just gives me those nostalgic feelings from buying the best Buzz Lightyear toy ever. Which in my opinion, if it's a stock factory toy, this in my opinion is still the greatest Buzz Lightyear ever made by a toy company, in my personal opinion. But I do love it, and it's so nice to have it mitten box. My next mitten box Buzz Lightyear is my utility belt Buzz Lightyear. This was rare, came out in 2010 to celebrate Toy Story 3, white logo. It did make it to signature, but then gone forever. So now they're very rare, very expensive, but I'm just so grateful. I remember I found this on eBay for $600 in 2020, so that was 5 years ago. And I opened it and used it on my channel because it was the only one I had. Later on down the road, I was able to buy a used one on eBay for display now. I had to put this one away because he was still in great condition. Everything works on this Buzz. So I thought, you know, I should tuck him away without batteries and just display him in the box like he came to me back then 5 years ago. So I'm very excited. It's a very old toy now. I love that it says new utility belt just like in the movie. So it's so cool. It's classic packaging. Really cool to see the utility belt back here on the box as well. It's overall amazing condition. Yes, the instruction manual and the wings for the box are still tucked inside away in the box. When you bought this brand new from the toy shelf, they didn't have the wings sticking out. You had to do that yourself when you opened the box. So they're tucked away just like it came from the factory. So I'm very excited to have it for my display Buzz, mitten box, utility belt, Buzz Lightyear. I'll definitely say this is my grail piece for Buzz Lightyear. A movie prop, you know? There's very few boxes of the toys shown in the movie. Remember we saw Buzz's box first? You know, we eventually saw Zurg's box in Toy Story 2, and we saw Stinky Pete's box in Toy Story 2. Some boxes we saw in the movie on screen, and when I saw Buzz Lightyear's box, I knew I had to have it one day. Because Thinkway Toys did a great job, but comparatively speaking, if we look at Thinkway Toys next to the movie accurate one, it's just night and day. Like, it's like this in the movie, not exactly that shape, and that's okay. Thinkway Toys tried. I'm not going to knock them completely. You know, there's legal things they need to print on the boxes. I just wish they would have given this, the back is definitely more accurate. And Thinkway Toys had to put all the legal stuff, the barcodes. So my solution would be, why don't they make like an outer sleeve like this to put on top of this, and then you get the movie accurate prop inside a box, so a box within a box. That would be my personal solution, personally, but I didn't work at Thinkway Toys, so I couldn't pitch that idea. Anyways, here's the box. Here's the back of it. Exactly like Woody reads it in the movie scene where Buzz is about to prove he can fly. It's just 1-to-1 scale replica. He scales great with your collection Buzz Lightyear. I believe that is exactly what he's designed for. He's got the cockpit area. He's got the rocket on the bottom. It opens from the bottom like the movie. You can stick Buzz in there just like you see him in film with the little zip ties. To have like a custom Buzz Lightyear that goes with it, you can see he goes right next to it. He scales so great with him. And it looks like I went to Big Al's Toy Barn now and bought Buzz and brought it home. And so that was my dream, to have Andy's toys. And this makes me feel like I have a real 1-to-1 Buzz Lightyear, movie accurate with his box. All right, now I want to talk about a cool feature about my custom Buzz Lightyears here, is that they all have the same magnet mod, which means I can change the heads on any of these Buzzes if I switch them over and I feel like it. And I made sure that the magnet polarities matched on all of them for all my custom heads. So I could literally take all the heads off, swap them as I wish, and they'll all work with each other. So it's really cool. For example, I've got the Divine Child right there, another Divine Child, and over here on the right is a Thinkway Toys budget one. I also have for Magnet Mod this Spanish mode influenced style JCPenney Buzz. Another Magnet Mod I have is on this Closed Mouth Smile Thinkway Toys Buzz that I got in 2019 for Toy Story 4 movie promotion. And then last but not least, I have this Cloud Pattern Buzz Lightyear. It's from a 2009 Cloud Buzz. Did a magnet mod just because I thought it was cool to have one extra, and I can head swap on any of the buzzes I have. How that works, you just pop the head right off. There you go. You can do that with any of these buzzes. Here's the Disney Store limited edition one, the custom collection one I have with Garrett Darkstar, and my stunt buzz that I modified from a Disney Store style body. And there you see, it's all taken off very easy. And let's start having fun with this. So we'll put a Cloud Buzz head sculpt on the limited edition Disney Store so you can see what that looks like. And for fun, let's say we can put Spanish mode on my collection custom one. And let's put a Closed Mouth Smile on the Stunt Buzz Lightyear over here. So see, you can just see how fun that was to just switch around. And we can keep it going like musical chairs, you know. We can switch the Closed Mouth Smile Buzz on this custom one. I don't think I've even seen the look for some of these on them. And this one looks more like the original JCPenney Buzz now. And let's move this one out. And we can switch this over on the limited edition Disney Store. It looks better now with the movie accurate green. And for fun, let's put a Cloud Buzz here on a Disney Store body, which looks a lot better. I just thought that was neat and super fun to do, was have fun with magnets because they work, they're easy, they still have articulation, they don't fall off because of the strong hold from the magnet. I made sure there were strong magnets when doing this mod. It makes it a lot more fun and gives me options to display my buzz how I wish with the different expressions. Well, there you have it, partners, a look at all my Buzz Lightyears I have currently for 2025 in movie accurate scale. Very excited to have them in my collection. It's been a long time building them, rebuilding them sometimes for the customs, and just keeping the ones I have in great condition with time, taking care of them, making sure I don't store them with batteries where I can, and dusting them once in a while, and keeping them behind glass really does help. Let me know in the comment section below, what's your favorite Buzz Lightyear in your collection? What's your favorite Buzz in my collection? I would love to hear your thoughts. As always, partners, thank you so much for watching, liking, and commenting on these videos. It really helps support what I do here on YouTube. If you'd like to continue to support me in this journey, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're alerted for future videos on this channel, and I'll see you, partners, on the next video review.
You weren't the real Buzz Lightyear, you're an action figure!
You are a sad, strange little man. You are a sad, strange little man. That might be.
You are a child's plaything!
Hey, Ham, look, I'm Picasso.
I don't get it.